Hey friends, welcome to our house, the Buffalo Burrow. So we have gotten sheetrock, we have windows, it has changed dramatically. I'm here with my coffee to check it out and wanted to give you guys a little video tour of the space. And you guys loved the walkthrough tour of the Buffalo Stone Cottage so much, I thought I need to do one of those, and a more official one than just on stories of the Burrow before we go any further. And then I'll try to do a couple more showing you some big steps in the progress. So let's take a look inside. First off, some views outside. Our leaves are starting to turn. Cannot wait to see all these yellow. It makes me so happy. That peak, I know you guys have heard about it a ton. A lot of you have sent me all kinds of different houses with steep peaks because you know how much I love it. I have dreamed about a house like this for so long, y'all, and seeing it come to reality makes me so happy. Here on the front, we're gonna have coffee in hand, 2 lanterns on either side of the door, and then we're gonna do shutters and cute little window boxes there and upstairs. So this peak's gonna be a real focal point of the house. Okay, you guys, I am standing here in the front door and I'm so excited to give you a walkthrough of our whole house. It is sheetrocked. Cannot believe it. It looks so different. I just did my first walkthrough. It's been a busy week, so I have not seen it with an ounce of sheetrock. So I just came in and basically saw it as a reveal because it only took them a day and a half, you guys. How is that possible? And they'll do all the finish work on the sheetrock next week, but all the boards are up. But as we walk through, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys lots of design info of what I'm planning. I have posts and mood boards and things I've been really working hard on that you're gonna start to see even this week about specific rooms, but I'm gonna go ahead today and give you the first looks at like colors and finishes and where things are gonna be. So I'm gonna give you the best walkthrough that I can. Let's take a look. All right, so I'm gonna take y'all through like y'all are coming for a visit. So this is the view from the front door. I love the view of the stairs, the view of the back windows. Right here inside the front door, you can see this is a jut out that's still in that front peak. And so we've got like a big 5 or 6 foot like indention here that's so perfect for like a gorgeous entry table or dresser of some sort to the left of the door. Here behind the door, I guess I'll close that. Here it's good for light, but here behind the door, you guys, this is going down to the basement. So right now, remember the basement's staying unfinished, but once we finish it down the road, I think we're gonna change this door out for a French door and hang a really pretty light there. That front tiny window that I love so much is in this stairwell, so I love that it gives it light. But once this is done, we're gonna create this into like a really pretty view. So a French door with like a little lantern hanging down right there. And we may even, I really wanna do a little bench there because we've got the space for it like we're doing on the other stairs. So just fun little details for you. So remember, my goal with this space was I wanted it to feel like half open floor plan because we do love that, but I wanted the feel of an old house. So I wanted a distinct foyer, a distinct dining room, but I wanted it to feel open. So I love that we have this distinct foyer space with a dresser. We have this built-in bench that makes room for a return, which I love. I can't wait to like fill that with pillows and make it really beautiful, but it's also super functional. I love that you'll have the view in the foyer of the stair railings. I've finally figured that out, I think. That has taken me so much time. But I think we're gonna go with like a really pretty white, like kind of shaker style. I'll share the inspiration for that soon. But very simple, but pretty. That is a focal point, but I love then that you'll see through all of this from the front door to the living room. And I love that you'll see the stair railings from the living room as well. So all the views in this house, I just love. I put so much thought into that. Okay, so right inside the door to the left, you have this big cased opening into the dining room. So I've always dreamed, you guys, of a separate dining room with like a walk-through butler's pantry to the kitchen. And I love how old houses have that, but I didn't want to compromise any openness. I didn't want it all choppy. So we have a big, like kind of wall size. I think this one actually maybe like 6 or 7 feet. The kitchen one's like the entire wall. So these are really open to the living room. So we still have a lot of openness, but we have some separation, which I love. We've always had basically 1-room houses where kitchen, dining, and living was one space. And we've loved that, but it just feels really fun to do something different. So, dining room, you guys, I am sharing the design plan for that next week. It is going to be so special. So special. So I'm making this wall right here that you see from the stairwell, from the foyer, a really special viewpoint. So the goal with the dining room is to make it feel like you are, well, really the whole house, but especially the dining room, make it feel like you are transported into this beautiful old house. So what does that look like? First glimpse of that is that looks like board and batten 3/4 of the way up, a beautiful floral wallpaper wrapping around above that, and then gorgeous focal points right there on this wall that I am still nailing down. I think I've got it, and I will share that soon. But it's going to be so pretty from here. Chandelier, table, and a really pretty some built-in goodies back there. Okay, so that's dining. Looking through to the kitchen. So you may remember it's kind of dark in here. Sorry, guys. So we have this fireplace. It is not sheetrock because it's going to be wrapped in some vertical shiplap. We've got built-ins that are going to go on either side with library lights, sconces above the fireplace mantle. One thing I love in here, so we don't actually have a whole lot of wall space in here that's going to be uncovered. So we're not doing any kind of wall treatments. It's just going to be sheetrock. Y'all know me, I would have, if I had my way and Chris had the time and we had the money, there would be no sheetrock and it would all be like board and batten and beadboard and shiplap and wall boards and texture. But you know, he only has so much time. Chris does all of our finished work. So we're being really choosy about where we're adding that character and giving it the most impact. So we don't have a lot of walls in here. So they're gonna stay sheetrock. They're gonna be white, shocker, but a really pretty creamy white. But the ceiling, we're gonna do something special with, you guys. So from the front door, this ceiling is going to be shiplapped. Then we're gonna have 4 beams. They're already kind of marked out, you might can see, flanking the fireplace and then one on each side of that. So this ceiling will be such a pretty view. I think we're gonna do white beams this time. So this whole space in here is gonna be really creamy. We're doing an aged, you can see the post there if you look close enough. But we're gonna do, I'm so excited about the mantle plan. We found these old, very aged, weathered beams that we're making posts and mantle out of. So you'll have that richness. And then I'm so excited in here to go really rich with the furnishings. Okay, so we can go through. So kitchen is super dark right now because the kitchen is getting no sheetrock. So it is still the bare walls, which I will share more about that. The kitchen is the first room plans that I'm gonna reveal because I might be the most excited about it. But just a reminder, so this wall, let's scoot back a little bit more. You have this big opening here that's literally wall size, it's huge. So this view, you're gonna have the hood centered with some awesome, really special old house feeling built-in cabinets on either side. Yes, a very special tile because after having that in our current house, I have to. I can't go without it. Remember, sink's gonna be under there. And stay tuned for the exact kitchen plans coming in a couple of days. Standing at the garage door now, you can see this is the door to the kitchen, door to the dining room. Our pantry area will be here. Then to the left, you can see we have this laundry, mudroom, kind of family organization area. I'm so excited for plans that I have for this space. They aren't going to happen by the time we move in, all of the beadboard and details that I'm planning here, but that will be a project that we tackle once we're in, because it, unlike some of the other details, doesn't have to be done for us to move in. So we're picking and choosing and prioritizing. We've got a little closet here, and then this is the powder bath. I have zero idea what we're going to do in the powder bath other than we have found an antique little pedestal table the sink's going to go on, which is so charming. But I need to figure out the rest of the space. And you can see it is pouring rain outside right now, but you can get a glimpse of this back wall of windows and doors. I'm so excited about the glass, the views, like up here in this tree house. Makes me so happy. Okay, so you can see deck here. The left door goes to the deck, and then you can look over there and see screen porch, roof. All right, I'll give you a quick glimpse at the master that's here off the living room. It is amazing how different it feels with sheetrock. Just like not being able to see through all the studs, the rooms feel really small, which I know at different parts of the process, they feel huge, then they feel small. They're the perfect size. We've poured over the size, but it's just funny, the illusion of a big empty, or an empty room with nothing in it feels smaller than it is. So I love, we'll put our bed between those two windows, and then we have this back huge window onto the screen porch and the trees that I really love. All right, so heading through this door, it's dark right now in the bathroom because of all the waterproof sheetrock, super dark. But remember, you've got this hallway. We're going to do a bench under there with a return, which is going to be nice and functional between our two closets. Here we've got double vanity with mirrors. Over here we have toilet room and then shower, which is black right now. But that will be a standing tiled shower to the left of the bathroom door. Look at the living room here. So built-in fireplace with wood mantel, sconces, vertical shiplap. See the two beams coming in on each side there that will be there. Built-ins over there. It's going to be such a pretty view. Then the stairs. I love how open it is. You're going to see so much of these railings. So they better be good, right? Oh, the railings have been stressful, but I'll figure it out. But you can see up in here, that window's not installed yet because they had to put the sheetrock through that window. But we're going to have awesome light up there hanging down in front of that. You've got this vaulted ceiling. The stairs and all the upstairs like roof lines are somewhere that I would love to have beadboard and texture. And I'm hoping that one day we can add that. That's kind of the plan. But for now, we're really focusing on character downstairs. And upstairs is truly going to be a box with trim that we're going to kind of deal with later because it can't all get done. Upstairs is super dark, but I'm going to try to show y'all. So you may remember that the three back dormer windows, the huge dormer windows, see if you can see it through there. No, are boarded up because the wrong size came. So eventually there'll be gorgeous views of the trees and light streaming through up here, just not yet. So bath there. We'll have to have light for me to give you a better view of it. Yeah, super dark. Okay, but you can at least see, I'm in Rosie's room. Cute little vaulted ceiling dormers. Dax's room you can definitely see better. Okay, so this is gonna look black to y'all, but this is their playroom. It's gonna have a really pretty view of the trees. Dax's room has more light because it has this one exterior window or side window in addition to the dormers. So let me see if I back up. One thing I love up here is all of the roof lines. Can't y'all just picture that all wrapped in beadboard? Me too. Or shiplap or something. So I think that's the goal. We'll just put it on over the sheetrock down the road when we're able to do that. So the upstairs is truly going to be like a white box right now. Because right now Dax and Rosie are going to have their own rooms. We do plan on expanding our family at some point, and so they are going to be sharing at some point. I know that kids are going to be moving all over the place. So I'm going to try to, instead of painting Rosie's room pink, like I know she would love, I know that her brother Dax is probably going to be in there. And so I'm going to try to do all the girly and boyish things and accessories so that we can easily swap all the kids around over the years as we need to do that. Okay, so headed back down, I wanted to show, I love this huge landing. I think I want to do some like shelves over here, maybe even like a little reading bench or reading nook. That window, that's the word for it. I can't wait to see the big double window in there. It's going to make such a difference up here, and it's going to have a really pretty view too. The vaulted ceilings, you're going to see all these railings. I love how open that is. We're going to do a little built-in bench there on the landing like a lot of old houses had. Then you can see down into the living room. Okay friends, thanks for taking this tour with me. This weekend, trim work is already starting, the living room ceiling. So things are going to continue to change so fast. I'll make sure and update you guys on Instagram stories and with a couple more walkthrough videos throughout the process. And stay tuned for all of the design plan reveals that are going to start coming y'all's way now that we have made all our decisions and are really moving forward with tile and paint and trim and all that stuff that's like on the horizon now. So exciting. But thanks for checking it out.